It's probably either the last episode of the day where I was just like, forget the touch up, let's get out of here, or it's the first episode of the day where I was still really tired. I think they'd be shocked to know how fast I change in between episodes and how fast we film them. We film 6 episodes in a day. Like, if you ever see me looking a little extra tired, it's probably either the last episode of the day where I was just like, forget the touch up, let's get out of here, or it's the first episode of the day where I was still really tired. I've been telling the story a lot. So where we filmed the music video, that's where I film Ridiculousness now. Yeah, very full circle. No, it gives me chills talking about it too. It's like very weird. I'm like, there's something about the studio. I met my one backup dancer, who's one of my best friends now. She's been my backup dancer since my very first live show. And I also met her at that studio. We were like extras in a Q-Tip music video. And there's like this weird divine thing about this studio. Like, my first job was there. I met my backup dancer, who's one of my best friends till this day, at this studio. And then I ended up filming Ridiculousness there. Like, it's very weird. So there's something about the studio like pulling me in. I'm like, maybe in my past life I was like some like old Hollywood person that worked there. So I did hip hop dance since I was like 7, and then like actually my first job that I got, being like in the industry, I was a hip hop dancer in, which sounds crazy, a hip hop dancer in a heavy metal music video. And so yeah, and I was like the little lead in the music video, and I basically played like a demonic Catholic schoolgirl. I was 11. I've said it like almost every interview. Even though I haven't put out a song with Wayne yet, but I have worked with Wayne already, like been in the studio with him, got to experience that, but I've never been in the studio with Drake. I love Drake. I just feel like we would make a hit together. He has to get the Google alerts by now because of how many interviews I've said it in. So I'm gonna say it again. Drake, I know you're gonna get a Google alert. What's up? And I'm gonna have to add Post Malone to that list now, just because I feel like the new music that I'm making on my next album is very in like a Post Malone like type direction, like female Post Malone direction. So I feel like we would like really mesh. My personal style and fashion is very diverse. I'm one of those people that I just wake up and I'm like, what do I feel like being today? You know, I definitely love more comfortable vibes whenever I'm in my like regular life. Whenever it comes time to perform, like music videos, performances, I want to be a little sexier, especially because like, you know, I have a lot of guy fans. I know it's what the guys love. They want to see the sexy side more. But I guess I'm like a mix of like sexy and tomboy. Basically, I wanted to launch a brand. It's a unisex streetwear brand. And I felt like that was a good way to go because I have a lot of girl fans, but I have a lot of guy fans. And I wanted to put out a brand that they both could equally vibe with. You know, I definitely am a tomboy myself. So like, I felt like, why not design clothes for guys as well, you know? And I wanted it to be affordable too. I love high fashion. I'm, you know, all into my designer stuff and custom pieces and all that, but not everybody can afford that. And I wanted my fan base to be able to afford a really cute streetwear line. I wanted it to look more high end, but like still have like the affordable, you know, factor. So that's where we went with it. And yeah, it's doing really well. It's online at lolcartel.com and on my website, so you can get it there.